You can't go far in Seattle without seeing graffiti on storefronts, buildings, and on just about anything.
It's just everywhere, and it just looks like garbage town.
It's a problem local CEO Todd Beasold has been fighting around his business for years, but the pandemic has increased the problem.
How many times have you been tagged?
Oh, I can't even count them. I mean, it's every week.
COVID has sidelined abatement programs. Seattle police no longer have officers assigned to the graffiti beat. Detective Christopher Young led the effort from 2011 to 2017. He says graffiti vandalism is a symptom of other problems.
Nowhere's really safe right now.
That's because so many downtown storefronts are empty and many employees remain working from home.
A building that's not being used and boarded up, they're going to do their art there because it'll be there longer to look at.
Young says this is the solution, doing what the Downtown Seattle Association's clean team does on most days, cover graffiti immediately.
It's bad in retail right now. It's gotten worse since everything's closing.
DSA says they've cleaned more than 360 tags off 28 private properties just downtown in the last couple of months. But Beasold says more needs to be done than just cleaning up what graffiti vandals have left behind.
I think we need to get to the root of the problem of why it's happening in the first place.
To solve that problem that's taking the sparkle out of Seattle.
I think it'll get a lot better once things get back to normal.
And Beasold points out that the burden is on him to clean up this mess or be fined by the city, and he points out that work is pricey. Detective Young says that at any given time there can be between 20 and 40 taggers working right here in Seattle. I'm Kara Kostanich, KOMO News.
Preston, police say it could be that people have been cooped up for so long that some are forgetting the basics about keeping valuables safe. Now, what is clear is that car prowls are climbing as more people head outdoors. For all the beauty that abounds in Seattle's Magnuson Park, there is also the ugly reality that thieves are ready to pounce on those who let their guard down.
We come here every day to the dog park, and so I see glass on the ground probably every couple days here and there.
Smash and grabs got worse last month at the park and the surrounding Sandpoint neighborhood. Seattle police report 11 car prowls so far in April. Last month, there were 45 car break-ins. That's up 125% compared to March of 2020. In February, there were 31 reports, representing a 15% jump from the previous year. Police say one reason could be the park is just that much busier.
Like now that activities are opening up a little bit and we're here at least 3 or 4 times a week for soccer, there's a lot of cars to break into.
Warning signs are in place to alert visitors, and the captain of the North Precinct has asked officers to run extra patrols in and around Magnuson when possible. Another problem is that over the course of the pandemic and all that time spent apart, a lot of people have become less vigilant.
I'm not even used to getting in my car, so, let alone locking the door when I get out. Yeah, I think people are forgetting.
All right, King and Snohomish County got past this checkpoint for now, and Pierce County health leaders here in our county right now are asking for the residents to really double down on fighting the pandemic to try to get back to phase 3. As Pierce County looks to reverse course and shut down the virus, phase 2 means retail businesses are to return to 25% capacity Friday. The county's dashboard shows retail with the most outbreaks at 14%. K through 12 schools, 12%. Manufacturing, 10%. Shipping and delivery, also 10%. And construction at 6%.
Right now, we're working with just about 50 businesses that have positive cases.
Among them, the Spanaway Walmart with 30 cases, 22 cases at Houston Logistics in Sumner, and 20 cases at Palace Casino in Lakewood. But the health director says the main concern are the private gatherings that people continue to have.
But we have to do it together. And if we don't, and we get overly exuberant and enthusiastic about, doing things again, we're going to let our guard down and allow the pandemic to come roaring back, and we can't allow that.
Today, the Snohomish County health officer warned that even though the case and hospitalization numbers aren't over the limit yet, they're heading that way.
But these are all signals that we've got some rolling back to do. Even though we have the privilege of remaining in phase 3, I would suggest that just because it's allowed doesn't mean it's a good idea.
King County's numbers are even closer to the limit.
We have, however, been trending towards the threshold since mid-March, and we need to be ready to adjust course if needed and move back from phase 3 to phase 2 if necessary.
Hi, everyone. I'm Preston Phillips from KOMO News. Thanks for checking out the KOMO YouTube channel. You can see more of our videos right here by clicking on the video links for more news from the Seattle area and Western Washington. Oh, and don't forget to click the subscribe button below so you don't miss our YouTube updates.